The two most important moments in your life are these: the moment that you're born and the moment you realize why. Every single one of you are here on purpose for a purpose. If you woke up this morning, it means that there is something you've got yet to do. Something incredible. Something that nobody else on the planet can accomplish except you. Now, I know what we're up against. I know what the past year has looked like. And I know that many of us have felt depressed. They've felt despair. I don't know, maybe you're somebody who's felt like giving up. But I want to tell you that if you are sitting here right now with me watching this video, you haven't given up. And that's incredible. That is one of the things that I want you to hold on to. Because the two most important moments in your life are the moment that you're born and the moment you realize why. Why? Why are you still here? Why are you waking up every morning? And why are you still going throughout your life knowing that there are obstacles, knowing that you have feelings about what's going on with the world? Everything has been switched upside down, and it feels like sometimes there is absolutely nothing you can hold on to. But the reality is you can hold on to the fact that you woke up this morning and you are sitting here watching this video. That's incredible. Think about that. You know, one of the things that I think is so important is to remember that you are absolutely not alone. And though you may physically be alone, and you may feel isolated, and you may feel divided from those you love, people you've lost, friends you don't get to see every day, but the reality is you are supported. Every single one of us is supported beyond our wildest dreams because we have help. In the non-physical, we have angels, we have ancestors. And you know what? You are here on purpose for a purpose. So today I want you to truly reflect on why you showed up. Why you decided to be here on the planet, to be a human being and to offer up the gifts that you have to offer, because there is nothing that anybody else can do as good as you can do it. Let me repeat that again. There is nothing that anybody else can do as good as you can do it. Now, you have to figure out exactly what that is. And isn't that the incredible part about being just you? What do you love? What gives you joy? What wakes you up in the morning and gets you excited about life? Because there is something about you that's in your heart, that's in your soul. And you came here to deliver that gift to the planet. The two most important moments in your life are these: the moment that you're born and the moment you realize why. Because, let's face it, it hasn't been easy. So I want to talk about 3 things that we can hold on to. And they're very, very important. And first off, I want you to think about how you need to guard your thoughts. Because in your mind, you hold more power. You possess more power than you can possibly imagine. It's absolutely true. Everybody's familiar with E equals MC squared, right? Energy equals mass, okay? And it is arriving at light at the force times itself, the speed of light times itself. E equals MC squared, right? And you know what that is? That is the blueprint for a miracle. It is the blueprint for quantum physics, the arrival, bam, of a miracle. And you know when that happens? It happens when you focus and you hold yourself in joy and you hold yourself in the purity of your imagination. That's your mind's eye. Have you ever wanted something or envisioned something or thought about something that you want to do with your life and you've held on to that thought over and over and over again? And then before you know it, it arrives? That is a break in the quantum field. It is a miracle. Guard your thoughts. Guard them as you would just the most precious lifeblood that you have inside of you, beating in your heart. Because your thoughts guide what is happening around you. It's absolutely the most important tool that you have to weather what is happening right now. Because I know that you felt despair. I know that you might have felt depression, and I know it is not easy. I get it. And, I never imagined that we would be looking at the world the way that it is right now. But that's just what we have physically around us at the present moment. Your thoughts, your imagination, whatever you focus on, that will eventually come to pass. That's the beauty of the power of your mind. So when you wake up in the morning, the very first thing that you think shouldn't be, let me grab my phone, see what somebody's doing on social media, because that just gets us trapped, right? Okay, how can you empower yourself when you wake up in the morning? Can you say something to the effect of, I intend a day of joy. I intend a day of joy. I intend a day of purpose. I intend a day of purpose. See how good that feels? That is the power at hand when you use your thoughts and you guide them and you guard them, hold them close to you. Now, I know sometimes I myself find myself saying things that aren't really nice to me. Have you ever felt that way? Sometimes your inner monologue, it's incredibly critical. Sometimes our inner monologues are not kind, but your inner monologue is not your truth. I gotta be honest, sometimes the people who have raised us, sometimes the people who have taught us, sometimes the people that we've looked up to for guidance, they haven't always said the kindest of things. I bet any single one of us can count how many times somebody has said something to us that wasn't kind, that goes along the lines of, you can't do it, or who do you think you are, or that's not possible. Guess what? That's their fear. That's their perception. Your perception, your mind can rise above the perceptions of other people because guess what? It's your truth. It's your life. You are here on purpose. You decided to come here for a purpose. So I want you to remember to guard your thoughts as they are the most precious lifeblood that you could possibly hold on to, especially in these critical moments. Secondly, I want to talk about how important it is to guard your time. Okay, so we all got a lot of time, right? What is it, 24 hours in a day? You got your sleeping, you got your playing, you got your schoolwork, you got your studying, you got everything, right? So why don't we take some time to be aware of how much time we're devoting to things that no longer serve us? For example, how do you use your words when you speak about other people? Have you ever said anything that was unkind or untrue about somebody else? I have. I haven't always been my best self. But when we think about it, when we think about guarding our time, thinking to ourselves, okay, so I've spent so much time complaining about this or wallowing in this or saying unkind things about somebody else. Think about it. That's just time you've wasted. Time you've wasted when you could have been focused on honing in on your dream, understanding what you have to offer the planet, something special about you that nobody else possesses. That's you. So why don't you take that time and focus on that exploration? You have an incredible, beautiful, powerful future ahead of you because you know what? You woke up this morning and you're here today. How encouraging is that? That is your path. That is what you can do. And when you think about your time as kind of like an investment, how will I invest my time today? How will I invest my words today? Will I use my words to build someone up? First of all, starting with me. Will I use my time to speak wonderful, encouraging thoughts about myself? Will I recognize that maybe some other people, when they say that I can't do something, what are they really saying? They're saying that they can't do it. You are limitless. You are absolutely limitless. That's the human experience when we are aligned in our thoughts and we also make sure to invest our time in things that make us feel good. When you say something unkind about yourself, that inner monologue that none of us really should be giving to ourselves, You know, that one that's critical, the one that's unkind? Think about it. How can I invest my time in a conversation that is better for me? Ultimately, it'll be better for you, and it'll be better for everyone around you when you think about how you use your words, you use your time, and you just step into that space, raising your vibration, okay? Expanding your consciousness. If you're saying something and it doesn't feel good, chances are it doesn't need to be said. Now, and I'm not talking about needing to express emotions of sadness or anything like that. I'm just talking about things that you say and what kind of effort are you using up to say them? Invest your time wisely. Guard your words. Guard your intentions. And speak only the highest of yourself and those around you. Okay, and last but not least, this is one of the most important things that I think we can all focus on. And that is to guard your dreams. Guard your dreams. Our dreams are the blueprint for the miracle that I mentioned. Okay, there is something that gives you life. And I don't know what it is. You might not know what it is yet. But that dream that you have, that dream that you're holding on to, that is the reason that you are here. That is the reason that you're here watching this video, or the reason that you got up and you put clothes on your body and you walked out the door, or maybe you stayed at home. It doesn't matter, but you're here and you're breathing and you are supported. You know, those dreams that we have, they didn't just come out of nowhere just to fall to the wayside. The reason that you had a dream is so that you could live it. And the reason to explore and find a dream that resonates for you, that's the reason that you're here. I can't even begin to tell you how incredible it is to think about every single one of you and the dreams that you possess and the way that any one of you can bring them to fruition. It is absolutely possible, and it is absolutely and fundamentally critical that you take that time just to play in your dreams. Who's the person that you want to be? What's the life that you want to have? Because anything is possible. Anything. And I say this to you not because, you know, I don't know, I'm just an optimist. That's not what this is about. I'm telling you that you can come from a space like I did. You can come from a place where nobody thought you'd succeed. And yes, you can turn it around by trusting in yourself, trusting in the power of your dreams, trusting in the beauty that is you, that is remarkably you, beautifully you, powerfully you. There is nobody else that can dream the dreams that you have. And there's nobody else who's going to walk a path just like the one that you're walking right now. So I know it hasn't been easy. And I know that we have all lost a lot. We've lost people we love. We've lost parts of our life that we feel like we might never be able to get back again. But the truth is, we are the makers of music. We're the dreamers of dreams. We are magic. And I want you to remember to guard your thoughts. Remember that your inner monologue is vital to supporting yourself. And guard your time. Make sure that the words that you say and the energy that you invest is of the highest caliber, is the kind of energy that makes you feel good. And then finally, I want you to trust and guard your dreams, because there is absolutely nothing that you cannot accomplish. Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good to know what a miracle you are? Every single one of you are here on purpose. for a purpose. And the two most important moments in your life are the moment that you were born and the moment you realize why. I feel incredibly blessed to be able to speak to you today, and I hope that some of what we talked about resonates with you. And I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thank you for spending time with me, and thank you for shining so bright in a world that sometimes feels dark, because you are the ones that will bring the light to everyone around you.